Alright, goal is 1 trophy. This is, I think, my 4th alchemy draft. It's okay. I don't know. Like, the alchemy cards definitely seem like power outliers. And it's just weird, like, that 99% of the format is the same, and then there's, like, a few cards that are different, you know? And alchemy definitely added some bombs. I've ran into the 5/5 lifelink knight with first strike that also acts as like a Phyrexian arena. That card's amazing. Um, is this a question even? I think we got to take Sleep Cursed Fairy. What else is in the pack that's good though? Like, I would be happy first picking Tough Cookie. Utopia Sprawl would be another one that's good. Um, this is really a blue-black card. I mean, you can play it in blue-green. Puts us in the worst color right off the bat. But I think people overestimate how, like, bad, quote-unquote, blue is. It's just whether or not I would prefer this or the Tough Cookie. There is a Spellscorn Coven in the pack. I don't know. I've never drafted fairies, so let's try and draft some fairies. A lot of the fairies cards wheel. Very few people are drafting blue-black. So maybe we'll be able to get into it, but I will still just be taking the best card in every pack. Period. Not, like, thinking too hard about it. Like, look. Werefox Bodyguard. Phenomenal card. Torch the Tower. Phenomenal card. Neither goes in blue-black. You'll notice that neither of these are blue nor black. Princess Takes Flight would be nice to have. And between the two, Torch the Tower goes a little bit better with Sleep Cursed Fairy, because then I could be like a sort of blue-red aggressive deck. Werefox Bodyguard also is kind of like meh. Just because it, like, I mean, I'm taking it, but it's kind of meh because, like, if you're wanting to do it on like an opposing creature, it's trivial for people to get it back, you know? It's nice that it can save one of your own creatures, and it's also, like, I don't know, you need to be relatively aggressive for this card. I mean, High Fae Negotiator is really good. That's the best card in the pack. Bitter Chill next. What's a Spellscorn Covens? Curious. Maybe we'll wheel one of them, but I don't know. Some people play that in just black decks because the adventure's not great. Okay, but between these two cards, really, definitely taking the High Fae Negotiator. We'll get some removal other places. Here, I mean, the best card's Pollen Shield Hair. It's also a rare that's in white. The other card we could take is Feed the Cauldron, which is sort of medium removal in black. This is a good card, but we're nowhere near playing it. I think we take the Pollen Shield Hair just to, like, spec into black-white. Yeah, look, there's nothing good here for blue, black. I mean, Gadwick's first duel, maybe at the very most, but Cheeky House Mouse is great for, like, an aggressive black-white. Besotted Knight is just a very good card in black-white. I mean, right now we're looking a little bit more black-white than we are other colors. No respect for the land. It's very clear. We'll be able to splash that, I think. Here it's between Corvold and the Noble Thief and Scream Puff. Beanstalk Worm if we end up black, or if we end up white-green. This goes with the Negotiator. Let's take the Scream Puff. Maybe we'll play it. Do we take the Crystal Grotto, or do we take the Griffin? I'm feeling the Grotto. Archon's Glory, easy. Cut-in would be another good one. Oh god, that's a tough decision, because we have, like, a red land to cast this, you know? We'll pick up other pump spells. We're not going to pick up more cut-ins. These cards all suck. I'll keep a blue playable, just to, I mean, quote-unquote playable. Bellowing Bruiser might have been good there. Oh, yeah. Minecart Daredevil. And now we're starting to look a little bit more red-black, red-white. It feels like every draft I do, it's like, oh, let me start with all these, like, cool cards, and then eventually drift into a mediocre red-black deck. Maybe I just value the cards too highly. But, like, Minecart Daredevil is, like, a pump spell and a creature. That's sick. This card has impressed me more than it should have. And this card has done nothing more than it should have, but I'll take the white card here between the two. And if we end up white-black, keep cards, okay. It's playable. Not really. It's not really playable. It kind of sucks. It's kind of bad. I kind of regret taking it. But over what? Living Lectern? No thanks, actually. Red's wheeling. Why do people not like red? We're not playing that Ashiok's Reaper. Rewarded. Look at how easy this game is. Look at how easy this game is. We just take the best card in the pack, and then eventually we end up red-black. This game is so stupid. Alright, Minstrosity would be nice to have. On the wheel. Crystal Grotto, maybe on the wheel. We're not playing Ashiok's Reaper. Right now, we're looking more red-white, because we've got the House Mouse, we've got the Pollen Shield Hare, and the Werefox Bodyguard. It's going to be tough to play. I mean, and also we have two pieces of good fixing for our double white, double red on turn 3. Because we can't play these 3 cards at all. Like, that's just not possible. And it looks like we're not playing blue. Period. Sad, but true. Maybe I'll build the mono blue Cauldron deck. This is a pretty serious question. I could take Twisted Fealty. Apple did work last game. Or I could just take Draconic Debut. Lord Skitter's Butcher has been, like, the very medium to me. I don't know, between these two... Let's take Twisted Fealty. Let's be bad, you know? Let's be just a little bad, you know? The fact that it can, like, steal games is just nuts. Oh. And a sweeper. This is just nuts. This is, like, the best sweeper for aggro decks. Am I crazy? I mean, I don't really want to be black now. Because we definitely can't play that with our 2 white, double white sweepers and our double red card, plus cut in, and Minecart Daredevil. We've got 3 cards that we just, like, never want to cut from red. 2 cards that we never want to cut from white. So here's a question. What we can do is we can say, hey, maybe we don't want to play the full black, but we could splash for Candy Grapple. Or we just take the Armory Mice, which I'd be happy to take. It's a good enough card. Yeah, you know what? Let's not be greedy. I think we found our lane. I regret everything. Look at this. Is no one in black? We're not taking it, though. We're staying strong. We're taking the Ember Veteran. What a great card. 2 2-1s right now? We're staying strong. As much as I wanted to go into red-black, because the cards are just the best. Feels bad, though. Maybe, hopefully we'll pick up some of those 2-mana uncommons, the ones that get haste and put counters on themselves with Celebration. That's what I'm hoping for. Take a Gnawing Crescendo here? I kind of like that. I like it a lot better than Knight's Valor. I'm not a fan of Knight's Valor. I think it's bad. Right now I'm between that and Protective Parents. And between the two, probably Protective Parents, honestly. Which is sad, but, you know. Knight of Doves is unplayable. Now it's between Ratcatcher and Crystal Grotto. And I mean, that's no-brainer we're playing Ratcatcher, you know. But now we're going a little bit high on... God, I would play any of those 3 cards. But Torch the Tower is amazing, and we'll find other 2-drops. Take the Crystal Grotto. But that's it on fixing. I'm not playing anymore, really. I mean, if I get a Grabby Giant or something, I'm not going to say no. But that wasn't the card I was thinking of. If I get like a Prophetic Prism, I'd really consider putting it in the deck. But... I mean, so far, I don't think this seat has been particularly tough. I'll take this just to spec on it, because we're not playing the Reindeer. Alright, fine. It's going in the board. What? Is no one drafting black this pack? No one's drafting black at all. You know what it is? It's probably these guys drafting black. Because I was getting no black first pack, if I remember correctly. Okay, we can take Iron Crag. It's okay. Edgewall in, very good card. Cut in, probably the best card in the pack right now. Polluted Bonds. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. For 5 mana. Absolutely nuts. Is this just better? We've got some pretty tough casting costs. No. I don't think so. Now it's either Stone Splitter Bolt, Ratcatcher Trainee, or Armory Mice. How are we doing on removal? Torch the Tower, 2 cut-ins. Actually, you know what? We're kind of low on 2s. I'll take the Armory Mouse. Accident Prone Apprentice. What? Also, again, people do not respect this card. It's phenomenal. Got 2 Crystal Grottos in case we actually get to ever use this ability. But yeah, I mean, like, just as a 1/1 that grows every turn, sure, I'll take that. We could take the apple. We could take another Armory Mouse. If we take the apple, we'll probably cut the Twisted Fealty. And I'm cool with that. I think that's a good call. And we might wheel a mouse. Oh my god. Love to take that Monstrous Rage, but, I mean... 2 mana, 2/2 haste, or a treasure token to ramp into something. I mean, this is just a phenomenal card. I mean, phenomenal in a way of speaking, but, like... It's one of the better 2-drops we could be playing in the slot. It's not like it's going to win the game on its own. The same way that, like, Godric will win the game on its own, you know? Or Expel the Interlopers will win the game on its own. Whereas this is just, like, really amazing glue that you love to see. Are we playing any of these cards? I don't want to play any of these cards. 2 Tempting Apples? Cut the Twisted Fealty? I mean, this is a strict upgrade over that, I think. You know what? I think we try it. I think we try it out. Cut the Twisted Fealty. Oh, are you serious, man? Alright. We're just 4 mana removal tribal. Is this, like, red-white control? What are we getting all this removal for? Is it better to just get Skewer Slinger? It doesn't put on a clock at all. We don't have anything to, like, load it up with. I'm taking the Draconic to view. Hopefully I don't have to play that Financier. Oh, love Ratcatcher here. Are we playing all 3 of those? Is that greedy? What do we cut here? I don't love Protective Parents. It kind of sucks. Yeah, let's cut that. Let's cut the Financier. Pollen Shield Hair is good with this many Crystal Grottos, just because, like, we can... If top decking this late just means we get, like, a ridiculous amount of stuff. One, two, three, 4, right? So this is the deck, I think. So we've got... The real problem is a lot of this stuff puts me off curve, right? But I kind of like this. I really like this. Playing a little bit slower, a little bit of a bigger game, making a bunch of treasure tokens, getting in some chip damage early, getting down to like 12, then slamming some apples, maybe clearing the path, or either clearing the path or like just getting in the last points of damage. Honestly, I think the deck looks good. I don't think there's anything in the board I want to put in, so let's just run it. Oh my god. It's the Yawgmoth. What? No way. I'm a huge fan. This is a great hand, by the way. Sucks that this is just a 2-mana 2/2, but, you know. It's kind of a 2-mana 2/2. Maybe we play the Apprentice, actually. Oh yeah, I think we play the Apprentice here. First of all, I would feel better about this being killed than this. Like, I care a lot less about the apprentice being killed right here, right now. No, actually, you're good. Don't do it, dude. Let's do this anyway. I'm sure he feels smart for not blocking there, but now we just got in like 5 damage, killed one of their creatures and made a 3/3, and made our guy up to a 3/3. Pretty sick, if you ask me. Pretty nasty. Pretty, like, disturbed, you know? Okay. Why did you do that? I was so sure he had the trick to make it +2/+2, and I was happy to trade that. Why would you do that? You made a conscious decision there. I don't really want lands. We've got plenty of lands, is the thing. God, this feels so bad. Oh my god. I was genuinely thinking, how do I want to attack here? Because I get why he would concede, because he's thinking like, oh yeah, he's, you know, just sort of... Those were some really bad exchanges on his behalf. We had a nutso draw there. But let's think about how we would attack here. I think the way to go might be fire up the bivouac. But the problem is we only have 1 mana left after that. So maybe the right decision is swing out with these 3. He then... I mean, he's got mana open, so maybe he's got a trick, but... I don't know. All goes back to that accident-prone apprentice play on turn 1. On turn 2, sorry. That we were thinking about on turn 1. And, like, it just snowballs out of control. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. I think... What are we leading on? Mountain? Let's lose the value on the sorcery. Look, it's good, it's fine. I'm happy to have it, but I don't care that much about it. Okay. Let's see what he plays here. Not a 3/3? What's he got here? He doesn't have the Werefox, does he? You're not allowed to. That's a rare card. I'm supposed to have it. Next turn, we get to just hold up Rat Catcher and Torch the Tower, which is pretty sick. No removal, though. Sad. Yeah, actually, that changes our play a little bit. Because now we get to go Edgewall Pack, then next turn, Accident Prone Apprentice, and we can even use the Accident Prone Apprentice sort of like adventure. Become a frog, idiot. Also, if he does try and blow us out here. Oh. Alright. There we go. We had to use 2 tricks for that, but I think it's worth. Ooh, that's a spooky. Ooh, I don't like seeing that card. Never mind. I love seeing that card. What the hell? God damn it. If he had just slammed that... Oh, God. If we hadn't been as aggressive as we were this whole time, he would have slammed this and we might have just lost the game. One-time boon with at the beginning of your end step. If 3 or more creatures died this turn, opponent loses 5 life and you gain 5 life. So that just the next time 3 creatures die, I get fucked. Beginning of your end step, if you have a boon, mill 3, draw a card, lose 2 life. So he's down to 6. We swing out. He blocks on the 2/2, right? And then he blocks on this 2/2. Then he's down to 5. Yeah. I don't know. He would have survived another turn, but then it would have gotten to his end step, and then it would kill him. That card seems phenomenal. I mean, it's mythic, but it seems phenomenal. This stand. Oh, I like this. This Pollen Shieldhair is putting in work with the Ratcatcher trainee. Fine. Is he going to play another fairy is the question. God damn it. It's very frustrating, but yeah, I mean, we can't let this keep going on, you know? Here's a question. Get in 6 damage? And sack the shield hair, probably. No. No, we're gonna let him swing out with the Barrow Naughty. I don't know if we can win this. Now we're just looking for a sweeper. And if that's the case, we don't want to play the Grabby Giant, we kind of just want to make the treasure. And survive. Yeah. We did have outs there. We had some cards that could kill those fairies. We could have drawn the Bodyguard to, like, save us a little bit of life. We could have drawn Expel the Interlopers, which would have been the card that we wanted to see the most, right? If we did draw Expel the Interlopers, we could name 2, right? I think that's how the card works. Choose a number between 0 and 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to the chosen number. So we would choose 3. We would read the card first, and then we would choose 3. Which would leave Barrow Naughty. And we still had Draconic Debut, but we needed it right there, is the problem. Which, I mean, you know, that was Italian. We weren't able to remove it quickly enough. Like, our removal was on turn 4, and they were on the play, slammed it on turn 3. So they got 2 turns with it. And that closed it out. That's how limited works, you know? I box, you rage. Fuck yeah, dude. I box, you rage. You heard him. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, you wouldn't get it. He boxes, and I'm the one who rages. That's me. I'm the one raging right now. Are we getting out aggroed? I absolutely refuse for this to happen to me. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a treasure so that we can pollen shield hair. Can he celebrate this turn? Because otherwise we're kind of stonewalling his mousy boy. Let's just go for this. Because we need to stabilize now, right? A lot of 2s. It's a little worse because now we just don't have green to try and, like, go over them, right? Oh, this is so cool with the Raging Battle Mouse. I didn't even think about that. It's free. It's free as your second spell. But the fact that he's playing it now makes me think that maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something else going on. We're also a little bottlenecked on white, so we can't do Pollen Shield Hair and Armory Mice. Not that I would really want to anyway, you know? That's one way to do it. Should probably put it on the... Yeah, the Boundarylands Ranger is a good one to have it on. I think we can't trade there. And right now, what we need to do is we need to just be playing to the board a little bit. Let's look. Grabby Giant's good. And we'll go like this. Now if he does a 3-2, I'm happy to block with the Armory Mice. I'm happy to block here, and I'm happy to block here if he is able to do... Wow! That's what he was looking for. What black card does he have in hand? Is Rankle's Prank? I mean, that would be double, but he has the treasure. Yeah, it would have to be a double black card, right? Defeat the Cauldron. That helps. That was one card. Oh, this isn't the one that... Oh, I'm thinking of the Otter. That's the problem. Yeah, that's why I was, like... I'm thinking the Otter. The Otter spreads out a bunch of +1/+1 counters. This one can get in, like, a big attack. Alright, we're at a stage where we're getting a little bigger than them, right? We could do the apple, grab the mouse. Yeah, I think we do the apple, grab the mouse, and then we do the Pollen Shield Hair. Yeah. Just use all our mana, you know? Get in a big attack. Next turn we start sacking lands and playing this hair. But right now we're going to win if we get more value. Yeah, see, if he had removal here, it sucks to hit the Ratcatcher trainee, right? He wants to hit these Grabby Giants. Which he might, you know? He might have the double black exile card. We get in a big swing. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, I don't mind that. Hey, that was a removal spell right there. Stapled onto a 2/2. This may end up gaining us life, funnily enough. I am genuinely considering just holding the Pollen Shield Hair. I think that's what I'm doing. we're going to chill out. And this is because if we draw Godric or expel the Interlopers, we would be happier not having the Pollen Shield Hair on the battlefield. And also, we're not using our mana, right? We're going to sack some lands. Gonna do it again. Yeah, let's start playing to the board. At least a little bit, and we'll chill out. Play the Ratcatcher adventure, and we'll just chill here. Right now, we've got our draw engine out, and he's kind of stalled. He's just top decking. We don't know what's in his hand, but he hasn't played any of them, right? Maybe he's looking for lethal attacks. In which case, maybe Pollen Shield Hair is worth, like, exploring here, you know? But right now, I don't feel super threatened. And here, I think I'll just chill. Because once we hit the, yeah, I think we'll get rid of the mountain. Maybe it's the Crystal Grotto. I think it's the Crystal Grotto, actually. Now we can go, like... I don't even want to play Expel the Interlopers right now. I think we go like this. Well, let's start getting in. Oh, I should have done that pre-combat. But that means I also get to trade for the bargain here. Submit one, auto pay, and we'll sack a rat. Alright. Kind of lost on this exchange a little bit. That's a good card, though. Definitely keep that. And now here, what I'll do this next turn, probably cut in the red cap thief, right? Put it onto the rat catcher. And I'll swing with those two. And we're slowly turning this around. Very nice. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna swing with all of those. Oh god, we gotta win soon. We have an anti-food, too, so I'm not super afraid of that. I think we'll go on the menace creature. Let's see, how much damage do we get in? We get in 5. And what do we take back? Oh, we just win. Okay. There we go. Oh god, once he hit that Jewel Mine Overseer, whew, I was very tempted to just be like, alright, we're starting over. We're gonna keep top decking. Ugh, I forgot I was on mic that whole time. I was like, just stressing. Weird sweat right there. You know what's weird about this House Mouse? I'm just always happy to play it as just a Savannah Alliance. Like, look at that. He doesn't even know that that's exactly what I want. Because now I get to use the Adventure. That's card advantage for me that he just gave me. I don't know if I'll be doing it now. Because this feels like he's going to try and blow me out here. So we're not going to do that, actually. Instead, we're going to go like this. Okay, I mean, he didn't have a trick. Now they let's do it like that. And let's do it again next turn. Ooh, interesting. This is kind of like flinging at the creature, right? Tell me I'm crazy. And he should go after the house mouse, if he's smart. Please. Oh, please play the Gatekeeper, actually. It's going to be so funny if... He doesn't even know I have another one in hand. You know, sometimes there's games like that where you just go 1, 2, 3, removal, 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 win the game. Like, that's... It feels like a non-game, but you build the deck to make those, you know? It's okay. Interesting. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for his curiosity, which we know he has, right? Fine. Alright, I mean, that makes me want to play the Ratcatcher. Probably wouldn't have otherwise. Because now, when I swing out next turn... Is this cancel? Don't cancel me, bro. Don't cancel me. This is bullshit. Okay, not canceled. Don't mind that, actually. At least not as much. Conundrum of the Bulls. So seek a card. Seek a card. Seek a card. Cast a spell. Wow. Anything but land. That counts. I'll take it. Of course, it would be a little bit nicer to... You have to play a creature. You have to. Come on. Play a creature with 4 toughness. You know what? It can even have Ward 1 if you want. I'm happy to accommodate you on that. That's not a creature. You need a creature. You want to win this game, you need a creature. What does he have? Is it a bargain? Oh, he's got the draw 2. The like sack a permanent draw 2. Because he's got to look for answers, right? Probably sack the Prophetic Prism and then cast something big out of his hand. Is it? It's equal to the number, right? Wow. All right. That's fine. It's just annoying. 5. Oh god, he didn't hit. That's sad. And now he's gonna hopefully play that Threadbind Click. We're gonna cut it down. And then what? Mocking Sprite? Yeah, sure. That's fine too. Oh my god, are you serious? Is it my birthday? What the hell? I wasn't gonna use my mana this turn. I was just gonna die. I was just gonna, like, you know. Oh, damn. I guess I just waste all my mana this turn. I mean... Yeah, I know it's an oops, dummy. Come on. And we're gonna go like this, so that you have to... trade with a mouse. Oh, that's a mistake. Why are you doing that, dude? Come on. You know better than this. That was a little overkill. Ah, you know, it's just... He just stumbled. That's fine. It happens. That's how the game goes. Run now, nub. This is scary. I hate seeing gold players. They probably have just a nuts deck. We'll keep this, of course. We can't play Crystal Grotto, because then if we draw planes, we can't play Werefox on time. So we have to go mountain, or we have to go plains, mountain, Charming Scoundrel. I guess we could make the treasure. I like the treasure. I like the idea of the treasure. Plus, with cut-in, that means if we go turn 2 Charming Scoundrel, we can turn 3 cut-in, and this will also still be a 2/2. I think that's the move. That's the schmove. Let's go. Which means mountain first. Just to leave open the Werefox Bodyguard, just in case. And let's make our treasure. Another option was the Grabby Giant, but then we wouldn't have a creature to put anything on with our cut-in. Yeah, see, here, now we get to go and just, like, fucking blow this guy's brains out. I kind of want land. Here, let's do Bivouac and just make a treasure. Wow. Oh, that's respect. Love that. That 3 damage might matter later. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. If it's in exile. So that means under my Werefox Bodyguard, it will still, like... I mean, I could just swing with the Charming Scoundrel, play the Grabby Giant. That's probably better than getting in with the land. Yeah, I think that's better. In which case, let's just go. Let's get in there. Clarent. Doesn't have another blue for it, though, unfortunately. Is this sorcery? Is this putting a stun counter on my guy? Bouncing. I don't mind that, actually. It's a little annoying. Next turn, what we do is we'll put the Wicked Roll on it, I think. Yeah, I think we'll put the Wicked Roll on it. We have 4 mana left. So let's do the Wicked Roll, and then we may... Yeah. You know what? Let's also do... Rain. We'll do this too. And we'll swing. What? Alright. Does he have a sweeper? That would be scary. He could have Expel the Interlopers. I mean, we have Expel the Interlopers. He's got white. What's he playing the white for? Hopeful Vigil? Is this just hard Jeskai? He's only got 1 red. He's got 2 red cards. I mean, here... we just win with the apple, right? Because if he kills the grabby giant, we still steal his creature and get in for 4. So this plays through a removal spell. Yeah, alright. Interesting. Alrighty. Last game. Or second to last game, one way or another. Well, let's hope we can get in there. Because as soon as we get a trophy in this, I think I'll go back to the regular Wilds of Eldraine. It's fun. Like, the alchemy cards are, like, powerful, and that's very fun about it. They can be really game-changing, but it also feels a lot more like Prince than Pauper, if you know what I mean. Like, the regular Wilds of Eldraine rares are not, like, nuts, the way that a lot of these cards are. And I mean, for this deck in particular, This is just like the peak of a regular Wilds of Eldraine deck. I don't think I even have any alchemy cards in there. Well, yeah, this is a keep. It's a little weird because we don't have white yet, but we only have one white card here, and this can help us search for white. This can also make a nice little token. I don't mind trading with this monstrosity. Actually, let's check what's on top. White land. I'll keep that. And we'll go like this. Make a treasure token, I think. Yeah. And swing out. It really sucks that he just gets to trade with one of my guys. If he doesn't, I'm very happy. But, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Or like how the candy crumbles. We like to have fun here. This is a fun little get together we're having right now. Here's a question. We could... Is it better to just... We want one more land one way or another. But it may just be better to sneak in the mouse and play Godric. Or sneak in with the mouse, so gets +1/+1 and can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater this turn. So that doesn't work for this. I don't know. I think it's probably worth it to just, like, make the okay tempo play, start getting in with Charming Scoundrel. I think that's okay, because next turn we have double pump. We can, like, pump it with the cheeky house mouse. Right? And then... Don't mind that. Okay. Here... I know we were talking about double pump, but let's just play the Adventure on the Ratcatcher. And let's do it while he's tapped out. This isn't a bad spot for us, but him having this Collector's Vault is spooky. Dude, that's not going to work the way you think it does. This is not enough for that, right? But we kind of want him to trade here. Yeah, we kind of want him to trade here. I mean, this is okay for me. You know, I don't mind that one. Not one bit. And here I'll just play the mouse as a mouse. Because if we're sneaking in for 4 damage a turn, and we've got this apple coming up at some point, oh my god, dude. It's still going to be a 4/4. I mean, a 4/4 eventually. But that's how the interaction works here. I don't mind this. And we're not losing anytime soon from this stab wound. Good sign. That Collector's Vault is going to kill us eventually. Okay. Here's a question. Can we win right here? Because we're going to get in for how much damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6 there. 7. I think we do this. Counter it. Yeah, it's not quite lethal yet. I mean, now he needs a treasure. Or he needs a food, really. Is he just hoping that I didn't see this, maybe? Alright. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's the format. Looks like aggressive red decks are still good. Ugh. Yeah, alright. A little retrospective now. Let's take a look at the deck. 7-1. Love to see it. And that one loss, that was a tough loss, you know? We fought through that one. That was close. Or, you know, as close as it could be. We had outs. Overall, just... This is the normal Boros deck that you find anywhere. Cut-in was phenomenal. Expel the Interlopers gave us outs tons of times, even though we never cast it. Godric didn't really show up too much. Werefox Bodyguard blew some people out, but really the MVPs were the cut-ins. Hard to go wrong with 3 cut-ins, 2 tempting apples. The apples were amazing. Accident-Prone Apprentice, that's a card that should just be played as, you know, 2-mana 1/1 that grows. Because it grows so quickly. It's like nuts. Alright. GG's.